Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome back to another episode of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And today I actually do have a couple games for you. I'm going to go back to playing 2 games in this series, just because I feel I haven't played it myself. You're not going to see it. I was going to go show you, but I just saved it before. But before now, I hadn't played it until, I think the date was 25th of March, so again, about a week, and that's where the uploads stand as well. I haven't uploaded for about a week in this series, because that's the thing, I haven't got the time to play it. Not that I'm not interested anymore, trust me, I'm really, really interested. This is my favourite save in Football Manager 2015. I've been playing it since the beta. People say, like, I don't play saves for that long, or I stop them early, or whatever. I've played this since I got the game. The first minute that I got the game, basically, the first save I had planned, right away when I got the beta, when it downloaded, I loaded up a Manchester United save, because I know, well, that's what I've always done as well. I've always loved managing Manchester United. Arsenal is another one, but Manchester United is the one I do right from the start. I'm not going to say I'm like a total support, like a big supporter of Manchester United, but they are a team I follow. Probably my favourite team in the Premier League, because I really like them. That's when I grew to like them, when, Ronaldo in his early days, that's when I really started to notice them. I watched them before then, but I wasn't really a huge fan of probably football in general, but soon when I started to like it more, when, the kind of the era of Ronaldo when he joined around that time. So that's what you're going to see. I've really made that decision as well, kind of in my head. I noticed Manchester United goes really well, my career mode in FIFA as well, so that's going to kind of be the mainstay on my channel going forward in the future. The first really career mode for both games, for Football Manager and FIFA from now on, is going to be a Manchester United in both games. That's because this is what I've really compiled a lot of subscribers of Manchester United fans, and their saves I really enjoy playing. So it's probably what you're going to see in the future. Some people might think it's boring if you do the same team every year, but that's the thing. There's a lot of people on YouTube, not everyone, but there's certain guys that do a certain team. It might be the team they support or whatever. They do it every year, and that's what really gets a lot of subscribers in, because it's a certain team and it's a focus. So I want Manchester United to be a focus for me, but of course it's not going to be the only team. I want to put challenges in there, like lower league management in Football Manager, of course, and Road to Glories, like I'm doing with Shrewsbury and FIFA. So I feel I've got a really good mix in there. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that I know some of you guys just want to see the gameplay. You don't like how maybe talk about something sometimes, but I just got to be honest with you guys, let you know how I'm feeling or whatever. And I'm honestly really disappointed that I haven't been able to play Football Manager as much as I would like lately. Haven't played this save for over a week, and I used to play Football Manager every single day before I made YouTube videos, and maybe the first 2 years, maybe first 1.5 years, I played Football Manager every single day making YouTube videos. But especially in the last year, especially 6 months, I haven't played it as much as I would like, because I've just been focused on editing a lot because of Football Manager videos and FIFA. A lot for FIFA as well, because it takes a lot more time to edit and render and all that, and uploading and all that kind of stuff. So, hopefully I kind of want to let you guys know what it is, like behind the scenes with YouTube, like the effort it actually takes to make videos. But yes, I'll be doing 2 games from now, because I'll go into it and I'll just talk about, like I said, if I wasn't going to record these games live now, and I said maybe I'll play through to Juve, like the Champions League game or whatever, if I did that, there might not be an episode for another week, because I have to play so many games. So that's the thing. So recording every single game is a good thing for me in this series. So we're going to push on, for this series to go on as well. So interesting West Ham formation, and we're going to have to change it here. We'll change the setup. I'll still have the goals in 3D. So if you want to see, that's probably the best part as well. We'll leave it on Director still, and we'll put 2D Classic, so you still get best of both worlds. People like 2D, and then you can see the best parts of 3D with the goals. So for me, that's perfect. And here's our lineup anyway against West Ham's. Zarate, he's been a very good striker in this Football Manager save since the start. First season, scored 16 goals. I suppose after that first season, he's dropped off a little bit with goal scoring. But that first season, wow, it was really good, Mara Zarate. He's got good attributes, that's why. He's pretty quick. Pace is only 14, but he's got the agility, acceleration, some good mentals. Free kick taking is good. Pretty solid finisher. He's a player I've always rated. He's never been I guess he's been Lazio, Inter, but he's never been a big player at a big team. But I've always thought he was a decent player. He can score. Technically gifted as well. So this is our team. It's really strong, isn't it? I'm really happy about how I've built this team. And that's one of the best things I like in Football Manager, like building teams. You might think when you get all these good players, a BC team, you'll get bored. Well, I haven't even won a Champions League this season. And don't forget, I'm still unbeaten in the league. So there's like two things right now that's keeping me interested to try and be unbeaten for a season. In the Premier League, at least. I already lost in the Champions League in a group stage game, the last one, if you remember. But yes, that's the thing. I want to try and win Champions League this season. I already made it to the final, but unfortunately lost against Real Madrid last season. It would be great to win it and be unbeaten in the Premier League this season. That would be great. So here we'll say, for the defenders, say assertively. There's a lot more to come from you. There we go. Like, after you do that first one, you know it's going to get a good reaction. Then you go to the midfielders and do it, and you can do it for each position. And sometimes I get people saying that I'm rubbish at team talks. Like here, basically, all players get positive reactions. Like, I feel as though, because I was streaming a bit the other day, and yeah, I think like last week, a couple of days as well, because there are Australian servers now. But we'll wait to see what happens here. Memphis Depay. He is absolutely insane. But, that's not going to go down as a goal for him. Either way, it's a goal in the first 2 minutes for us. It was our own goal. But like I said, streaming, I really like streaming, to be honest, but still my connection is not that great, even though there are Australian servers. But yeah, people can really be very, very mean in their comments about you. Not really like I care too much, because it doesn't really affect anything, to be honest. It's just, yeah, I find it interesting to see what people think, just from what they see me play Football Manager videos and FIFA, I suppose, or make Football Manager videos and FIFA videos. But Lucas Romero gets injured here. But like I said, people can be very critical on the internet, especially with the video games, and especially when you're probably got the most subscribers for a certain game. And obviously we're talking Football Manager here, not FIFA, as FIFA there's so many. Come on, defend this. Well done. Yeah, they expect you to be amazing, and that's what I never want expected of me. Oh, look at oh my god, look at all this space. Memphis Depay, finish it. He scores some amazing goals, but there's an easy one in so much space like that, one-on-one, and he can't finish, man. So yeah, I feel there's a lot of expectations for me to be amazing at the game, which, I'll be honest, I think I'm good at the game because I've played it for 10 years as a whole now, Football Manager and management games, like football management games, back to Championship Manager as well. But I'm someone who's probably not going to be a master tactically or something like that, my tactical knowledge. But I just really enjoy the game, and I feel I'm experienced at it, if anything. I'm not sure what you think anyway, but yeah, I'm never going to be the best player at the world in Football Manager, but that doesn't mean I don't deserve to have like a lot of subscribers for like Football Manager. Is that correct? Sure, I might make mistakes sometimes, but if you were recording videos live, you would too. That's just normal. So yeah, I just want to kind of get that off my chest, and to make you understand, I can't be perfect at a game. I just really enjoy it. That's the main reason. And probably because I showed I enjoyed it so much, that's why I got subscribers. I don't really know, to be honest. I have no idea. Maybe leave in your comments why you subscribed. Is it just because I'm doing Football Manager and mine is basically the first videos you've seen? Whichever reason why. Yeah, it'd be cool to know. And of course, I always work on improving. But I don't think, at the game in general, in like Football Manager, I'm not going to get better than I have been. Like, I'll probably I've reached my peak, and how I go about it is pretty good. You've seen I'm really good with managing top teams, and I'm good with lower teams, but you don't really see it. It's really hard. I'd love to see progression with my Bar City save, because no doubt I can get to the Premier League. I had a great save back in the day where I did get to the Premier League, one Champions League, one Premier League. With a team in the same division where Bar City started, and that was amazing feeling when I finally got to that stage. Like all the build up to that, but it's hard to showcase in a YouTube video. I'll just say Zivkovic needs to calm down, and now he's confused and demotivated. See, I can understand. I might say the wrong thing there. Okay, yeah, sure, that's wrong, but I learned from that and know not to say it the next time. I'm always learning. But yeah, Bar City, it's a hard one because I want to show everything as well. See, because I like doing playthroughs, show you everything that's happening, like this one as well. But then it's going to take forever to get to the Premier League as well. It's really hard to showcase in a YouTube video because you won't get the same experience if I only do like 3 or 4 videos every season, which I know some people do. You just don't get the same feeling. Quadrado, Come on, finish it off. And yeah, come on. See, I don't know if this tactic is good or not. Maybe it's just because we have good players, but I like playing this possession stuff. I like to play attractive football. And I've been obviously messing with tactics for the whole save. I started with a 4-4-2, and then I migrated into this 4-4-3, sorry. And I've actually, if you want to know where this tactic started, remember I did Braga? That was another save I did on the beta, but I didn't really continue it from there. But yeah, this tactic was actually created with them, and over the course of this series, I suppose, or just Football Manager, some people will say like a download tactics, but like this is a 4-3-3 formation. Sure, there's going to be other 4-3-3 formations out there. So just because I play 4 at the back, 3 in midfield, and 3 up top, yeah, no doubt other people are going to have a similar kind of setup. But then you could look into the instructions to see that they're totally different, and also the player roles, and just completely everything like that. And don't forget, the opposition instructions that you do, if they're different every single game, that affects your tactic. So yeah, if your opposition instructions are changing, your tactic is going to be so unique anyway. It's going to be unique from anyone else. And I change during the game as well. That's a big thing. But Andrea Pirlo, what should we do here? I brought on John Stones. See, we can bring Phil Jones there, a bit more natural, and go away, please. Thank you. And and again, this is another thing. 3 subs. Where are we? Zivkovic hasn't played that well. We bring on Van Persie, who is still keeping. Like some people say, take advantage of the interest in him, but I feel he's going to be important if I want to win Champions League this season. Like he's a guy who could step up in a final, especially because what's his name? Zivkovic, he's not registered in the Champions League. That's something I'm going to focus on, the squad, how the squad's looking next season. So I want to make sure, all our best players can be in for Champions League. Zivkovic's still in the development stage, in my view, but got a lot more developing to do. Oh, Van Persie. See what I mean? He's too good. Puts home his 15th of the season. But yeah, it was Zivkovic. At the start of the season, when I chose that Champions League squad, I didn't feel he was ready yet. But then he showed in the league how amazing he is. So maybe I'll sell Van Persie next season. If we can, get that Champions League trophy, then he'll have that. I'll be happy, for Van Persie to get that. And then, he can move on, because then he'll maybe feel like all he can achieve with United. And it'll be a nice little story, I feel. I feel it will be fitting instead of just selling him now towards the end of January. Regardless of his age, I need him now. Because of, Zivkovic is not registered. But you could say if you let Van Persie go, you could register Zivkovic, but you just saw here Zivkovic coming off and Van Persie coming on. He scores pretty much immediately, so that was a nice little win. Juan Cuadrado as well. That's another. There's so much, man. Like a lot of things I have to talk about, like about my team and stuff, or about the videos or whatever. But mostly about the team and how this save is going. There's like a lot of negative things people think about it, like Cuadrado, like I was about to say. People don't think I should be playing him at right back, but in this formation, that's where he could only suit. Not really a wide striker. Of course, he's natural as a winger, but right here, playing as a complete wing-back, he's getting player of the matches. That's why I try and really reiterate all the time. Some people think I say things too much, and again, that's another thing, like repeating things. But people keep doubting him playing at right back as a fullback and saying he's better as a winger, but he's performing. He's performing an average rating of 9. It's not just a isolated thing as well. He's been good for the whole season. An average about 7.50. So he's excellent. I just hopefully you can believe that now with all these performances. And just so you can get a gauge of how the league is looking right now, we are absolutely smashing it. You can see us and Chelsea, both 23 games played, so you can see that there. We've scored 83 goals and only conceded 15. This is amazing stuff. The goal difference is 68, but look at the points difference. This is our best season to date. I guess, because we haven't lost a game, and Chelsea lost 5. That's insane. We won 21 games. 7 more. 7 more than any other team. It's just so unbelievable. Look at all these. You got Memphis Depay. He's had a smashing season. Even Richaro Zivkovic is in the top there. Top 4. We have 2 players there. Wow, man. And yeah, Zivkovic and Depay both in the player of the matches, top 4. Liali as well, another player people doubt. I could make like an hour video of all the doubts people have of this save, but I continue to prove, and I don't think anything more convincing than that. 65 points and second 46. You can't show it more than that. And you can see here is the registration for the Champions League. And of course with Inigo Martinez, this was the huge situation because I sold Titi and Rojo. So I obviously had to look for a replacement, and I wanted someone who would be able to play and already not tied because they're already playing. See, players who have already played for another team in the same competition are ineligible. So it was really hard to find someone amazing because I couldn't sign someone from another big team, obviously already played in Champions League or were playing in the Champions League this season. So Inigo Martinez, he's made a good impact. Like 1 game so far, 7.1 rating. Hopefully he can push on. Rafe Husic, he shall come in as well. Anyone else? Or Oliver. Yeah, I remember, signing him. I knew he'd be eligible. Yuri Tielemans is a reason why he's not in. Wait, can Zivkovic be registered now? He can. Yeah? Because Munir can't. See, up until now, Zivkovic wasn't. So I mentioned earlier in this video, of course, how he wasn't registered. Because obviously I let a few guys go, like Mata and that. And of course the 2 at the back, Rojo and Titi. So that's another important decision. Well, and Tielemans can come in as well, so they all can get registered. That's really nice. And Will Hughes doesn't have to, under 21. Other under 21s I did have to register because they weren't at the club for 3 years or whatever, or 2 years. That's what it says there. So that's another plus. I'm able to register Tielemans and Zivkovic now that I wasn't able to before because of the more players I had at the team. So again, like those selling Mata, Rojo, and Umtiti, of course, it might be thought in a negative way, but you got to look at all the positives and not focus on maybe one of the bad things you think it'll affect us, because it will open more doors. Like to bring in some better players, great players that will complement our game, like Inigo Martinez at the back, good passes, he's a great ball-winning midfield, or ball-playing defender, and could mould him into a half-back in the defensive midfield. Maybe when Pirlo gets a bit older and he leaves, or maybe we can get him at a coach at the club, or as a coach at the club. See, there's all these, this is, like, talking about this, like, there's so many things that are going so well for me, or not going, well, they are going well, but it's more so going the way I planned, setting up the future. So unfortunately, Munir and Oliver couldn't be registered, but I knew that going in for the signings. They're kind of signings for the future to maintain our dominance. See, a 20-year-old or 22-year-old, really attacking midfielder, really creative, who is going to replace Mata. Of course, Mata pushing towards 30. One Mata, so he's got like 8 years in him until he gets to that level where he's 30. And we'll look to move him on. But he's got some insane dribbling, first touch, great passer, creative ability, 20 flair, which is insane. And then Munir as well, about the same. 21. He's going to be an amazing attacking player for us in the future. Unfortunately, he won't take a part, but we stole him from Barcelona. And he's kind of an impact player off the bench for Barca, or was an impact player off the bench for Barca. So we kind of took that away from them. I don't know if they signed anyone else. But yeah, we'll find out. So we've got another game to play in this episode, Norwich. And then the next episode, it's going to be Juve Champions League. Got to get pumped for that. Interesting. I've got a Falcao loan agreement message here that he hasn't been played too much. Like, I've almost forgot I've got Falcao because we almost don't need him. We're not using him like last season. But don't forget last season. Only 15 games in the league and he still scored the 10. And what Champions League? Continental. He only started 4 games. Yeah? And what is he... And he got 8 goals from that. And here, it's kind of the same if you play him a lot up until... Like, he'll play... Like, make an impact now in the knockout stages. So I'm going to play him. This is where Falcao, he has to make an impact. Obviously, I have to give him a chance, though. But we don't have a lot of injuries. So... we'll see if he makes an impact, but anyway, we'll just move on to the Norwich game, which is another interesting fact. There's so many situations that's gone on. That's what I like about Football Manager. There's so many things like this situation I want to talk about now. Yeah, Sebastian Giovinco. This is another, in my opinion, this was a success. This is something I see as a success and a good profit, even though, you may not have. Like when I signed him, again, another thing, people thought it was a bad signing. But I signed him for free, then made 20 million profits. So I don't know what you can see bad about that, getting 20 million profit. And not just that, he had a very good season. He helped us win the league, really. Let's go back to it. Where's Norwich anyway here? He had a huge season. So it's more than the profit, really. It's the impact he made for a free signing for Sebastian Giovinco. What did he do? You remember, 12 goals out of 20, but then he got 10 in the cup. So we had and then 6 in the Champions League. So we had 28 goal season as a whole for a free signing, then make that 20 million profit when I knew his value was going to go down because of his age, 30. I got him I got him and sold him at the right time. Perfect. I love looking back on those things and being pleased about them because I see him as a good thing. And of course, we've got Jesus Vallejo. Some people say I should use him as we go forward, but I feel he gets injured a bit. I definitely want to at least make a profit on him. He's not really... He is, one of those guys you can compare to Inigo Martinez, a good passer, but I always look at that balance. I don't like low physical attributes, especially in centre-backs, but it's only balance, so I shouldn't be worried about it. So it just really depends how he develops, but I feel he gets injured a lot. That's just my opinion anyway. So again, we get some more profit, 10% off Gibson. But of course, that's not to do with me. That was already done. Gibson, he was an okay player when he was at United, but didn't get the game time. Rafe Husic, I want to give him a chance because he's a wonder kid. And look at this, Nicole Liali. Yeah, he's another one. The Giovinco and Liali, those are the free signings that were pretty dodgy from a lot of people. Like, you thought it wasn't a good decision, but Liali's been great, and we could potentially make, again, profit. But I don't want to sell a goalkeeper that's doing well, but again, there's a lot of talk. Maybe I should bring De Gea back. Maybe next season, get that budget, bring De Gea back. Do you think I should? So again, that's another thing. That's why I like Football Manager, making videos for Football Manager. There's so many things always going on every single episode, basically, where I can talk about it, compared to FIFA, where there's not. You just play the games pretty much, and there's no really things you have to react to, if you know what I mean. So, Rafe Husic coming in, who I think is a great goalkeeper. Again, a great signing. He's a wonder kid. We signed him for how much? It doesn't even say how much we signed him for. I can't even remember how much. We definitely didn't give him for free. We paid. Yeah, we paid something, but it seemed to have disappeared. But anyway, we'll make some changes. This is what I do this so much. I'm not sure. Do you think it's wise chopping and changing this much? But now Raphael coming in, who's been an excellent player, always consistent for me in Manchester United saves over the years. And we'll bring in Juan Bernat, so just keep rotating those fullbacks. Balanta. I do want to bring in Inigo Martinez, even Ron Presland, but yeah, Phil Jones, because I see him as a future captain of the team. I think Van Persie's the captain now, so we're going to start him. We'll start Van Persie. He came off just to make sure of it. Van Persie's the captain, Phil Jones. I really feel when Van Persie leaves, that's when Phil Jones will step up as captain, but in the future, that's when I think Rowan Presland, he's got captain ability, determination, hopefully leadership can grow over the course of his career as well. He's only 17, but I've seen a few of you guys saying he'll be a future captain, and definitely he and Phil Jones are going to play together at some point, because Phil Jones is still only 24. Maybe when Phil Jones gets around 28, that's 4 years from now. Presland, 4 years from now, be 21, 22, and he'll be a first-team player then. Anyone else to come in? Munir, maybe we'll play him here, because like I said, not Champions League consideration, and Premier League games I want to play Memphis Depay. I want to get him as many goals in the Premier League as he can, but we'll drop Royce. I think we'll go with this team. Maybe Lucas Romero will drop out. We'll bring in Tielemans. Will Hughes is injured right now. Oliver, again, you want to bring him in. Di Maria, we'll drop, Romero. Actually, Oliver's going to come in. Nah, Pirlo's the only one who can play defensive midfield. There's so many options here. That's a good thing. Falcao, does he just need match fitness? No, instead of giving him reserve match fitness, now I'm going to play Falcao ahead of Van Persie because he needs match fitness. Show me something. Come on, and I want to assert our dominance. I want to keep this going. Like every match we could drop that's unbeaten. That's what is keeping this interesting this season. Look, Giovinco, Anderson, old players of ours that I let go. And how's Anderson looking? He's not really that. He's a strong player, and he's got a bit of pace for a centre mid. He's pretty quick, but he has really developed his strength over the course. Like a lot of Brazilian midfielders, they're pretty weak, but he's a really strong player. Got to give credit to him for that. But we should really dominate here against Norwich. And see there, the opposition instructions. That's what I mean about your tactic. And because of my assistant to set that up, every time, every game where it's different, it changes your tactic. So your tactic will never ever be the same. every single game, and especially not the same as someone else's. Okay, so a team such as ours should be winning. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go with midfielders now. Passionately, a lot more to come from you, and strikers, passionately. I want you to grab us some goals. We'll say that, because that's what strikers get paid for, to score goals. That's pretty simple. Come on, lads. Got to assert ourselves in this game. Early goal. Tielemans from the corner. Let's see. Goal in the second minutes. Can we do it? Tielemans. He goes back. Inigo Martinez is there. Back to Tielemans. He finds Munir. What a signing. He obviously hasn't made a huge impact right now, but in the games I've given him, he's got so much class. That finish is really, really good. It's top level, Premier League level. But you can see again the class we have as a team. And Tielemans, see, Munir, the goalkeeper was never going to save that. He was near post, and that shot was absolutely perfect. Tielemans whips it in. Inigo Martinez is there. Falcao sets up Munir, and there's another. He's got 2 in 2 minutes. Come on. I absolutely love dominating. I love dominating games. And especially with new signings, to prove that they are good signings. And Munir is nowhere near his best. He's going to improve a lot as a player over the course. And we're going to have all these, not just attacking players, just the whole team. Younger guys that are first team ability that are only going to get better. As you can see, they're combining here in Falcao. This is 3 goals in 5 minutes. What a start. What a start this is. Potentially, well, I've no idea. We could at least get 10 goals in this game, if not more. It has been a perfect start. Goethe went down there, but Falcao, this is the perfect time, just before the Champions League, for Falcao to get his match fitness back and scoring form as well. Munir, we could get another. And yeah, I talked about it last time, I think. What's that doing there? Anyway, yeah. When we played against Norwich and they were playing Giovinco as a lone striker and booting balls to him, that's never going to work. He's not an effect at all in the air. That's totally not the way to play with him, booting balls up there. Especially when you got 3 guys there. Giovinco's never going to win that. Who is it? Yeah, you got Pirlo, Phil Jones, and Inigo Martinez. Giovinco stands no chance. Bernat. Now Vecchio. Goetze. He's been a big signing for us this season as well. World-class player. And still on that younger scale. Falcao. And now it's 4 goals in 12 minutes. Falcao. Like I said, it's a perfect time to hit some form for Falcao. He hasn't got that form. Usually a striker has that, unless they're amazing like Depay, who just smashes in the goals week in, week out. Yeah, a lot of strikers have patches in a season. Hopefully this is Falcao's patch. Will be perfect timing with Champions League. Very, very close. Knockout against... Oh, yeah, this is too easy. This is too easy. Memphis Depay. 32nd goal of the season. I know it may be slightly out of his reach, but nothing can be outside of Memphis Depay's reach. 50 50 goals in total. He's got 32. It could be done. 18 more. As long as we stay in competitions, surely that will give him more opportunity. But 5 goals already, you can see something is obviously having to go right. Of course, managing a big team. Obviously, you expect it to win games, but I've had some really big results, and this could be another. We are just murdering them. Inigo Martinez. Where is he going now? Can he play a ball? Okay, Inigo Martinez, what was that? That was rubbish. Waited all that time for nothing. But here, Falk, Vecchio, they're lost for ideas. They have no idea what to do. But Inigo Martinez... Oh no, that's going to be red. It said 2 feet. If anything will stop a big result... Oh, that's disappointing. Inigo, I wanted you to impress, not give away a red card, but luckily the result has already been won, and with Falcao, he scored the 2 goals, happy with that. Don't want his condition to be too low, because the next game is against Juve, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's only 4 days later, so I want to give him a bit of match fitness, but enough condition, maybe he can start or come off the bench, I don't know. But we'll bring on RVP. No, what am I doing? Sorry, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring a centre-back on for him, John Stones. And then, yeah, we can still play with those 2 wide strikers. So there we go. So you got Stones in there. And we'll leave... Oh, that's really disappointing. But we're definitely going to get the 3 points. I just wanted a huge win here today. Oh, it's still a huge win, of course. 5 goals in the first half. And in the first half of the first half. Crazy. But I think, yeah, this is a situation where our team will just settle down now, like control the game, but there probably won't be too much goals from here on out. What are we going to say? We'll say assertively, don't get complacent. I was a bit scared, but like usually say that 1-0 and you get good reactions, but 5-0, you probably should really praise your team, but obviously that reaction worked, and Van Volsinkel, or however you say his name, yeah, he completely messed that shot up. Now Jones, Munir, Rafael, no pen. Maybe they score on the... No, they won't. They won't have a chance. Of course, they'll have an extra man. But it's still a struggle. With one less man, we still defend fairly well. Martin puts it in, and Jones deals with it. But again, it's Martin, and now it's Anderson, and now it's Murphy. He goes back to Olsen. Tielemans deals with it so well. Defending is great here with a less man. Maybe we could actually score. Munir, Depay. Oh, it's a corner, so that's good. It was a deflection. Maybe, no. And even here, they're just booting, but is that Giovinco still? Let me click on him. There you go. Yeah, he was never going to get that. And now, see, it's only 4 days until the Juve game, so we got to rest our biggest players, like Memphis Depay has to rest. We'll bring in Royce. Probably need some match fitness as well. How about Di Maria? Does he need match fitness or what's the deal? No, it says he's match fit, so... But I think he needs a bit more match fitness. Slightly. Anyone in midfield, yeah, Goetze, and we'll bring on Di Maria. Maybe a little match fitness he needs. So I think he's coming back from an injury. So I can't remember. Like I've said earlier in this episode, I haven't played this save for over a week. So I've kind of lost my touch. And yeah, we sold Valdez. I even forgot about that. I thought, oh yeah, I sold Valdez, and I just... checked it out before I started recording this video. Come on, let's get another. This could have been like a 10-0 or even more if we didn't get that red card. Because we had to, drop one attacking player. Because, well, we didn't have to. That's just the best move, I feel. To make sure we don't concede. So we're still playing the same at the back. Now Van Volsinkel is through, and Husic makes the save. Maybe we can score on the break. Munir. What is he doing? Surely he had to do something there. Like, pass it. He wasn't going to score from there. Giovinco offside. Maybe here, we'll go control the game a bit more. And maybe not waste, we'll play a lower tempo. Or take a breather. Take a breather as well. Retain possession. Just play a slower game. Don't waste your energy. Just keep your fitness up for the next game. Munir in pain, but again, it won't be impact as he's not going to play Champions League games. I just feel, everything is going right. Our form especially, unless it suddenly drops, where everything is going right for a Champions League victory this season. Obviously the final. Here we go. Munir to finish it. Come on. He deserves that. And he seals his hat-trick. 6-0. It will go down as a big win. That was just a mistake by Muniesa, ex-Barca youth player. Munir, one-on-one there. Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. And this is another convincing performance from us. Van Volsinkel. Olsen. He's through. And there he is, Van Volsinkel. It was always going to get the breakthrough. Like, with a less man, I just think it's... you're due to kind of concede. But, yeah, no need to worry about it. I'm not really looking... Of course, clean sheets are good, but that's not really going to make a difference. We still get that +5 goal difference from this game. Another big... Oh, no goal. But, yeah, I really think with the amount of goals we're scoring, we're going to score a crazy amount of goals this season. In the Premier League. I want to obviously get 100, but we're so close to that already. Just time to finish the game here, Norwich. It's all over. You know it. We all know it. Everyone in the stadium here today knows it. It just wasn't your day. We just had too much class in the first 20 minutes, and that showed. But Munir, credit to him, hat-trick. It's really, you know he's going to be a good player for us. I even knew that when I signed him, but now he's proven he can make the impact at Premier League level. That's the thing in Football Manager. Like sometimes players have hidden attributes that may not allow them to perform at their best at a different league or in a different country or something like that. So you can see here, we've scored 89 goals in 24 games. That is insane. Wow, man. So that will be pretty much it for now. What you're going to have to look out next, and hopefully, I'm getting back into this recording 2 games again. I just feel it's the best style, or I'm going to go through those patches again of not playing the game for a week. Because I know I'm going to have to sit down and play it for a couple hours to play through like 2 months. I know it does take that long, because I notice when I play like that, I play the game, but I do other things at the same time. Like I'll go and do like talk to people on Facebook or whatever, check YouTube, check Twitter, talk to people on Twitter, Skype as well. Just so many things. So yeah, hopefully you understand that. But yeah, watch out for next episode. Will be Juve, but also the FA Cup against Crystal Palace, which I want to try and win as well. And we're in the final of the Capital One Cup against Man City. So much competitions we still have to strive for. We could win all 4 this season, or technically all 5. We won against, again, the other time we won against Norwich in the Community Shield. That would really cap off an amazing season to win all competitions available to us. So hopefully enjoy this series, and if you do want to see it a bit more regularly, drop a like on the video. And if you're a first time viewer and you enjoyed the video and you like Football Manager videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.